Dirt Rally 2 is the Dark Souls, or Elden Ring rather, of racing games. Now the reason why is because, just like with those games, it's all about trial and error. You never really get the stage right the first time that you try. So right now you can see me playing on a steering wheel, which is the Thrustmaster T248. I've had this thing for a couple of weeks as of the time of recording, and I've been having lots of fun with this thing. It's so fun trying to learn how to counter steer in the car and feeling the weight shift as you go through all the corners and all that kind of stuff. You can see how my counter steering skills there are really bad, because I'm actually quite new to a wheel. If you give me a controller, I can drift like a pro, but unfortunately on the wheel, that's not the case. So one of the things that make Dirt Rally 2 very challenging is the fact that you're on this narrow road and you don't actually know the routes like you would on a normal racetrack. Like for example, if you're on the Red Bull ring in F1, you kind of know it's going to be a right-hander first, then left-hander second, right-hander third. But here in this game, you kind of have to rely on those arrows you see towards the top of the screen. Those things are called pacenotes, and with those things, they kind of tell you what kind of corner to expect. How fast should you go? Is it a left corner or a right corner? Now the way it works is, the higher the number, the faster the speed you can carry. So a 5 would be somewhere around like kind of fast, and then 6 left is something you can take almost full throttle. Like if you're a pro racer, you can take that thing full throttle. Meanwhile, something like a 1 or a square is very slow. You'll probably have to pull the handbrake, all that kind of stuff. So I've been really enjoying Dirt Rally 2 compared to the F1 games, because when I play the Dirt Rally 2 game, there's so much force feedback coming through the steering wheel. When you accelerate, you can feel the steering wheel get lighter as the car has like less weight on the front wheels and it has more understeer. But if you like brake, you can feel the steering wheel get heavier and the car reacts much more to your steering inputs. And right now we're driving a Datsun 240Z, so it's a rear-wheel drive car, and that means that when you get an accelerator, the back end likes to step out, as you see me make a mistake there. So it does make it a bit more challenging to control, and it requires a bit more practice than front-wheel drive cars like the Mini, for example. Now, I've been having lots of fun here with the historic rally cars because, once again, if you look at the top of the screen, my internet was really slow at the time, so I couldn't download the whole game. So I was kind of forced to drive these slow cars, and I have to say, I've enjoyed it so much. Like, I never thought that I'd enjoy 100 horsepower this much. Because if you go in a game like Forza, because the roads are so flat and so straight, there really is no need to drive such an underpowered car. It makes you realize just how slow you're going. Meanwhile, with Dirt Rally 2, with these twisting roads on such a narrow slippery surface, really makes you feel like you're going fast. Even though for the most part you're barely driving faster than you would on the highway in real life. So if you're someone like me and you just recently got a steering wheel, I'd highly recommend that you try out Dirt Rally 2. Right now I'm on Xbox, so that means I get a free, not free, but like I get to try it very cheap using Xbox Game Pass. So right now I probably paid like, I don't know what it is in the US, but right here in South Africa it's like 120 Rand. That's like $6, I think. So it's honestly a really good deal, rather than paying the full price for the game.
Into 3 left long, opens of a crest. Into 4 right, small cut. Four left long, into turn 3 right long. Four right long, into 4 left, tightens 3. Into 4 right, into 3 left long, over finish. To stop. Well done.